Hey guys, so I just thought I'd do a video on my shotgun. It is a Drake XR and it's from a company called Revolution Armory, and I believe they're based out of Alberta. I'll link their website down below, and I'll also link the website where this gun is manufactured in Turkey. So this is a gun, it's a Turkish gun, it's gas operated, but the company out of Alberta, I believe they have a 3-year warranty or perhaps even 4-year warranty. I know that information as well is on the website. You just have to go on and register your gun, or your warranty, sorry, with them. And they've got I believe it's a 3-year parts warranty. So that definitely caught my eye when I was going out and looking for a new shotgun. Previously I had a Stoeger M3500 and I loved that gun, but I found that the length of pull, even though I have really long arms, I found that the length of pull was a little too long for me. Like when I was shouldering the gun, I found that I was like holding way down here close to the receiver instead of up here. And I was never ever actually comfortable with that gun. As nice as it was and how good it shot, I have no other complaints other than that. Like I didn't have that a nice grip on the gun because the length of pull seemed a little bit too long for me. And also what I'm used to, because I used to shoot a Browning Auto 5, is the humpback that you see on this gun. So that was definitely intriguing for me too. So because it had the humpback, it's something that I'm used to. Again, shooting a Browning Auto 5, the older style, not the newer style. The humpback, it definitely gives me a little bit more confidence in shooting. It makes it just a lot more comfortable. So that's kind of why I was looking at this gun, you know. Not having a lot of information on it prior to, or not a lot of videos out on YouTube, it can definitely be a little nerve-wracking, you know, spending that money, even though that this came in at a really decent price point at $470, I believe I paid for this one out the door from a local gun shop. And I've had this now for 2 years and really enjoy it. Now, in 2 years, they have newer models of these guns with, I believe, the trigger system and everything looks around the same. It might be a different style safety. I think it might be like a triangle style button, where this one here is more round. Another thing that has changed on them is the bolt handle. It's like more so that tactical, longer bolt handle, like a cylinder. And then also their bolt. And sorry, I'm lost for words here of what we call here this bolt release. That I believe is a different style too, more so of a tactical style. So they're actually really sharp looking. But when I went down, I really just couldn't pass it up for, you know, $470, and I believe a 3-year warranty from Revolution Arms, sorry. The gun came with 4 extended chokes, and they're all Benelli Beretta mobile chokes. So even though it came with the 4 chokes, I'm used to shooting Carlson. So I went and bought a Carlson cremator for it. Full choke. Love that choke. I've had it on pretty much all of my guns. Another upgrade that I did was the butt pad. And when I first got the gun, you know, after like the first 4 boxes, I would say, it kicked pretty good at the beginning. But I didn't know, just because I've never had a gas gun, a brand new gas gun before, but I didn't know that it would have the break-in period as well, just like the Stoeger M3500 it was inertia and it had a break-in period. So I just thought it was just going to be a harder kicking gun. But after, you know, I've got a couple of cases through this gun now, and again, I haven't had an issue, and it shoots like butter. You definitely don't need that nice cushion, but it is still nice, really nice to have. This is a limb saver, and I was able to get this on clearance through my local Canadian Tire, and it, you know, it is super nice. It's like having a sponge at the end of your buttstock. So I would definitely recommend that. And it was a cheap upgrade for me. I believe it was on clearance for like $14, so that was nice. You know what, the gun is beautiful. Obviously it's walnut stocks, but they also come in like a black synthetic, and they're different models. They have like a celerity, they have a mile 17, which I believe is an inertia gun. They've got 20 gauges as well, and I bought my boy a single shot 410 actually from this company as well, and it's even like a really nice looking gun as well. It's got the walnut stock and everything on it as well. So yeah, this is my 12 gauge, and it's my daily shooter for ducks and geese. And again, no issues with it. I've shot blind sides through it with no issue. 3-inch, those I believe were 1 3/8 ounce. Most of the shells I shoot are 1 1/4 ounce, but I do shoot light skeet load through these as well, or through this shotgun as well, and no issues, no complaints. It goes boom every time. I think that mostly if people found an issue with these guns, it would be that it needed to be cleaned, and the components inside, they get dirty, and it's always, you know, good practice to clean your guns, because they're out in the elements, you know, just with you. And if you're out there in rain or snow or sleet, then these things are going to get messy, and as well as the internals are going to have some gunpowder built up inside too. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you clean these often. I believe I clean mine probably every other duck hunt, and I'm not as good as I used to be. I used to clean it after every time, but now I clean it every other time, I would say. And again, I haven't had an issue. If I'm out for a day of shooting skeet loads, then I'll clean it right after I'm done there, just to make sure that you know, I'm doing my part to make sure that protecting my investment and making sure that that my gun is working properly. So yeah, that's my review on the Revolution Armory Drake XR. Again, they have a couple different models. If you're thinking about scooping one up, I would give it a shot. You know what, I believe that this one here is like $470 is what I paid, but you might be able to get a deal at your local gun shop, and maybe just stop by and see what they have. I know that some of them I've seen price tags under $400, and that's just a steal for these guns. It's actually quite well built, and I believe the company has been making shotguns. This one in Turkey has been making shotguns since like 2005, and I know it's not as long as other shotguns, but you know what, like I was looking at a new Browning A5 because of that humpback. I really enjoy that when shooting. Again, it just makes me more confident, so I was looking into those guns. And my brother actually bought 2 of them. He bought one for my dad, and he bought one for himself. And my dad has had 0 issues with his, I believe, but my brother had nothing but issues with his. So it just goes to show that you can go out and buy, you know, top of the line, and sometimes you just never know what you're going to get. And so far, you know, fingers crossed and knock on wood, I've had no issues with this one, and I've only paid $470 for it. So instead of like, you know, $2,200 or $2,300, however much a new Browning A5 costs these days. So he had so much issues that he ended up just getting rid of it because they couldn't figure out what was going on with it. And I believe that he just went back to the old Auto 5 and was looking at one of these guns. And again, because of that humpback, he's kind of has that same idea of comfort as I do, where we need that humpback to make sure that we're confident behind our shotguns. But anyways, again, that's my review on this gun. I would definitely go out and buy another one. You know what? And I'm actually looking at a 20 gauge right now for my wife, just because I enjoy this gun so much, and I think that a 20 gauge would be a good investment as well. Thanks a lot, guys, and let me know down in the comments if you have any questions.